Good morning, everybody. Hi. So today is going to be a fun video because I'm going to talk about my March favorites. March felt very short, and it also felt like not a bunch of different things happened, but a couple big things happened. All of my time and energy went to the few big things that happened, so it's not a super big list of March favorites, but I did want to still talk about it and kind of like reflect on the month. So, the first big thing that happened in March is that I got an email that I got a job interview for my dream job. So I have been working at the same library system for 2 years. I started as a page, so that was the very bottom, and then I got promoted to circulation in 6 months. 6 months later than that, I got promoted to assistant librarian, so you basically do librarian duties, but like on a smaller scale, and also you don't have a master's degree, or you don't have to have a master's degree. And then my dream job has been to be youth services librarian full-time. That's like all I wanted. So when that job became available, it became available at my branch, and I was like, this is the time, like, everybody get out of my way, I am the star. So I was really excited about the opportunity. I was prepared very much so for the interview. I was ready for it. So I did a lot of work toward it. I asked a lot of my youth services friends for their advice and everything, and I took their advice and I did research and everything, so that way I was prepared for the interview. So in the interview, I think I did very well. I wouldn't call myself like a confident person in my daily life, but at work I'm very confident because this is where I belong. So I just feel confident there because this is what I was meant to do. So for me, it's kind of hard not to be confident in that situation because, yeah, I'm the best for the job, and I'm going to tell you that I'm the best for the job, and I'm going to show you. So I was really excited to be in the interview. There were a couple questions that kind of stumped me a little bit, but I worked my way through them and everything. For the most part, I knew all the answers. I had good answers. We had a little bit of a banter. There were 4 people there staring at me. I knew all of them. More so some than others, but there were four ladies in there that were staring at me the whole time. So it could be a little like daunting, especially, you know, they ask a question, they're all just, and they're writing down what you're saying and everything. It can be a little like, so watch any good movies lately? Like it could be a little like but it was a good interview. I had fun. I mean, how many people can say that they had fun in an interview, especially for their dream job? I mean, it's weird. Like, I just had fun. Youth services is a fun job anyway. It's a lot of performing and a lot of putting yourself out there. And you have to be confident in situations like that. You can't be, like, awkward, especially in front of kids. Like, that just comes across as a little creepy. So you have to be confident. You have to be, like, 100%, I know what I'm doing. This is what this is me. You know, this is my job. This is what I need to do. So, I feel like I gave that for sure. When I did my like story time for them, I was a little too passionate and a little too enthusiastic. So I just wanted to show them that I could be, you know, not necessarily that all of my story times are going to start with me getting in everybody's face going, hello, like, I just wanted to show them that, like, I could if need be. So I don't plan on being that enthusiastic during my story times, But anyway, so I did my story time. Everything went well there. Got a couple giggles because it was a very silly book. And it went well. My branch manager was there. So after the interview, like after a couple hours, like, because they had other people that they interviewed too, both of our days we were still gonna have to go back to work afterward. So I kind of felt like a little awkward afterward, like seeing her a couple hours later, and I'm like, hey. And I also didn't want to be like, so what did you think? You know, I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I feel like I might be a little too safe in situations like that, where it's like, I could have asked her, like, so what do you think? Like, was there anything that you would have wanted me to change or anything like that? But I just felt awkward in that situation to, like, talk about it with her. And I didn't want to feel like I was trying to, like, change anybody's mind. Anyway, so I didn't ask her what she thought at all. But my coworker did. They were talking about something else, and I was, you know, on the desk or whatever. So she did ask her, like, so how'd she do? And she said I did really well. I'm like, thanks. So, that was really sweet that my coworker was like, she said you did really well. I asked. Okay, cool. I wasn't going to, so thank you for that. So that was fun. And it only took a couple days to get the answer of who got the job. And that usually is the case, especially for a high-level job like that. Like, especially right before summer, we need that job filled immediately. So it didn't surprise me that it only took a couple days to get the response. That has pretty much been the case for any assistant librarian or outreach, anything higher level. It has always been a really quick response. So a couple days later, I got a response from the hiring manager, and it said, congratulations on your new role. You got the job. And I'm really really proud of myself for doing this. I mean, in 2 years, I've had 3 promotions, including my dream job. Like, this is all I've ever wanted, and I got it. And, it feels like it hasn't set in yet because I'm still doing a lot of training. Today I'm doing another, like, I've been shadowing a lot of people, watching them do their story times and their events, and then kind of picking their brain afterward too. Yesterday we did a video for summer reading, and it was so fun because every year we do, well, the youth services department does like a really silly video telling everybody about summer reading. So we did that yesterday, and it's funny because, like, both of the past 2 years when it came out, I was like, I can't wait until I'm in one of those videos, and I was in it, and it was just really fun. I love doing videos and silly social media stuff, so it was really cool to do that. I got to be with the whole entire youth services team. Everybody's awesome. It's funny, like, we all have such big personalities, but we're all so different. So it's kind of funny to, like, see us all together. It's like, it's just cool. I really like everybody that I work with, and it was fun to feel included. I know a lot of youth services people already because I made it very clear from the beginning that this is what I wanted to do, so no matter who I came across that was youth services, I was always, like, picking their brain a little bit, asking them a couple questions, like, getting to know them a little bit, and just asking stuff and seeing what they wanted, what they would respond with. So I kind of had pretty good relationships with quite a few of them already, but it was nice to like meet everybody, have everyone together and stuff like that. So that was really, really fun. I'm really excited, but also like slightly nervous for summer because summer reading always is a lot. That's when we have like the most amount of people through our doors. It can be a lot. It's like a little overwhelming for everyone involved, but especially youth services because you're like running the ship basically. And at my branch, I'm the only one right now because the other one has been out on medical leave for like over a year or something. So it's just me right now, and in the meantime we have, people from other branches that come and sub for some events. So I'm kind of like getting thrown in the deep end a little bit, which is fine because I've been practicing for this. I've been asking questions for this and learning about it. It's not like this just came out of nowhere of me wanting to do this. I've been working toward this. So I feel like in a way I'm a little bit more prepared than I would have been otherwise if I was just someone else in this situation. So like I'm starting my master's degree in the summer. So the summer semester I'm already registered for, I'm ready for. I'm registered for summer and I'm registered for fall. So I'm doing one class for each semester, at least for now, and I think that'll be plenty. You just need to be enrolled, basically. You just need to be working toward it, which is crazy because in a lot of other places, like, you need your master's degree in your hand. So the fact that I got this opportunity to become youth services librarian before my first class is crazy. And that also kind of like, I need to give myself credit for that because that also shows that they could tell that I could do it, and they have faith in me that I can without even having my first class. Like, there are people that have their masters and they picked me instead. And it's like, that's cool. That's cool that they were like, no, you can do it. You can do it. This is for you. You just get your degree. Like, work toward that. Get that degree, And it's like, oh, I will. Don't you worry. Like, so that's really cool. I'm really proud of myself for that, and I'm so excited to see how the summer goes. I think it'll be fine. I don't think I'll be overwhelmed. I think it'll be fine. I had a meeting with one of the higher ups yesterday, and she was like, are you overwhelmed? Like, and I'm like, no. Like, I'm good, I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel in over my head. I don't feel any of that, at least not yet. I feel fine. Yeah, I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm ready, and I'm not freaking out about it, like, so, but she was like, you're doing a lot right now. There's a lot on your plate, especially when school starts. So, recognize that. Recognize that you are doing a lot and all that. But it's like, yeah, I don't feel like I can't handle it. I can handle it. So it's like, I'm not overwhelmed because I got this, and I'm really happy that I do feel that way. So that's cool, because if I got this opportunity and then I was immediately overwhelmed, that would be really sad, but I'm not. I'm excited and I'm ready, and I'm having fun. So, but yeah, this month is a lot of like going to branch, a lot of like split shifts where I start at one branch and end at another branch. It's a lot. This month is going to be a lot, but that's fine, That just means that my learning is being sped up so much. Like, I'm going to learn so much in such a short amount of time because I'm getting the opportunity to shadow all of these people doing their events. Like, that's awesome that I get to do that. So all in all, I'm very excited about it. I get to be part of my very first youth services meeting next week, and I'm really excited for that too. So everything is positive, and I'm very excited. My next couple favorites are food related. So we never do anything for St. Patrick's Day, and I mean, I don't know if you really consider this doing something for St. Patrick, I guess, but I felt like going out to eat for St. Patrick's Day for some reason. I was like, I want to eat somewhere we have a little date. So there was this place that I'd never heard of. It was called Ciao Bella. And I was like, that sounds cool. I like Italian food. And it was ladies' night. I think it's like every Thursday or something, or whatever day of the week it was. I think it was a Thursday, is ladies' night. So the pasta's half off for the girlies. So we both got pasta, and I think I got like a watermelon. What was that? It was like a watermelon Cosmo. So it was vodka based, which was really, really good. Because usually if it's watermelon, it's a watermelon margarita, which is also very good. But I've never had a watermelon Cosmo, and that was really, really good. So I had that, and I had the best pasta I've had in my entire life. It was so good. It was like spaghetti, but it had capers and olives in it. So good. I am such an olive girl. Like, I love olives. And capers I like in moderation. Like, it has to be the right thing because capers are pretty salty. But this pasta was just perfect. Everything about it was so, so, so good. There was live music playing, and he was really, really good. He had his saxophone, so it was like really cool. I liked the atmosphere of it too. It was a cute little place. It was really fun. And then we kind of like walked around because it's kind of like, it was down Flagler in New Smyrna. So it was like the beachy like main area of New Smyrna. So we walked down, got some ice cream, and it was just really, really nice and cute and adorable. And I love spending time with my boyfriend. He is fantastic. I like doing little date nights. I just like spending time with him. He's a cool dude. So it was cool to like have a little date with him. And we also celebrated our 3-year anniversary on March 31st. So we went to not downtown Disney. What do they call that now? Disney Springs. We saw Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary. I cried the entire time, the whole time. I came out and my body hurt because I cried so much. It was such a good movie, but I did not think I was going to cry. I didn't know much about it, but like I was sobbing the entire time. So just be prepared for that. If you watch that movie, it's very good, but you will cry the whole time. But we did that, and then we went to Enzo's Hideaway or something like that to have food. And the food was good, but not as good as other places we've been to, especially for the price. It was expensive. So I'm glad we went, but also I wouldn't go back. I would go back to the other places we went to. But it was just nice to spend time with him and kind of like walk around Disney and just be cute. And then we went to, on another day, our actual anniversary, because that was the like a weekend trip that we did. But on our actual anniversary, we went to this place called Vous La Vous, and it was a French dinner place. I mean, they also had breakfast. Their breakfast sounded incredible. So there needs to be some kind of special event that we go to for breakfast because it looked really, really good. So, but we got the most amazing food ever. We had, like, we kind of shared everything together. So we had filet mignon, and it had this like garlic butter parsley sauce that was really good. And then this like beef bolognese, I don't remember what it was, it was like a beef stew kind of thing. And then we had scalloped potatoes, and we had Brussels sprouts that were so good. So we kind of just like picked at everything together, and it was so, so good. And then we had dessert. Oh my god. We had a, like, it was a mixed berry crepe, and it had, like, blueberries and raspberries and strawberries and something, not blackberries, something else. It might have been blackberries. I don't remember. We had that. That was really good with, like, that sweet cream. Oh my god. And then we had the best thing I've had in my life. It was honey lavender creme brulee. It's like it was meant for me. That is the best thing I've ever had. Creme brulee is my favorite dessert. So put like honey lavender in there. Ugh, incredible. It was so good. And then we had tequila sunrise to drink too, and it had fresh fruit or fresh orange juice in it. Be so for real. That was so good. So we definitely would want to go back there for breakfast, but there has to be a reason because it was expensive. But we had 2 drinks, we had 2 sides, 2 mains, 2 desserts. So we did have a lot of food, but it was a lot of money. So keep that in mind if you ever go. It's a lot of money. Another favorite was being able to read Boys, Dogs, and Other Things I've Cried About. I've wanted to read this book since I've heard about it, and I actually heard about NetGalley through the author, who is Simon Sitz. If you've ever seen their like Instagram or anything, her name's Isabel, and she has her dog Simon, and then she also does a lot of fostering. So I love watching her videos. She's so awesome. I just really like her. So she came out with it. Well, I don't know if it's out yet. I'll have a link in the description box. I don't know if it's out yet, but she was coming out with a memoir autobiography kind of thing. And I was so excited to read it. I had already requested the library to buy it because I'm so excited for this book. So I found it on NetGalley because she said that she was sending out advanced reader copies on NetGalley, and I was like, what's NetGalley? Let me go look it up. And because I'm a librarian, I was approved to do NetGalley and to request advanced reader copies. So I requested this book, and it took a while for them to answer. So I was like, oh my god, I hope I get approved for this book. And then I was approved, and I was like, yay! It was so good. I was so happy at how good this book was. So it was incredible. Highly recommend. It was really a quick read because I was so invested. So, if you're an animal lover, you don't even need to know who she is because it's like throughout her whole life talking about her leading up to what she does now. So you don't even need to know who she is. You would still love it if you just love dogs and young girlies in their 20s gallivanting around New York City. It was really cute. There is this place. So I wanted a massage. I still haven't gotten my massage, but I wanted a massage, and I was like, where can I go to get massages cheap? And what came up was like a school, and it's in Daytona, and it's a school where they do like nails and hair and massages and facials and stuff like that. So it's cheaper because they're students. So I went there. I got my nails done, which it was regular nail polish, so they're kind of like hanging off by a thread. But I got like a mani-pedi and I got a facial, and it was so nice. The facial felt incredible. Like, I felt so pampered. And my pores, because I have big pores, especially like on my cheeks, I have big pores. But like after the facial, they were so clean. It was incredible. And then the mani-pedi, I guess because I got just regular nail polish, the girl who did it, I don't think she was ready to be public facing yet. She redid my big toe like 3 times. She was not ready to have a paying customer at that point, I gotta be honest, but it was still nice. You know, I never get my nails done, so it was still kind of like a little pamper. I still enjoyed it, but it took a very long time to get my nails done. Like, the mani-pedi took hours. Hours with an S. And it was just regular nail polish. But anyway, it was fine. But I already made a reservation, I don't know, or an appointment to get, like, they do, like, dip nails with tips. So, I was thinking about getting either gel or, like, I really didn't want to do acrylics because it messes with your nails so much. So I was kind of seeing what other options there were, and then this, like, dip stuff came up. So you can still get, like, the tips on it to make them longer, and then they do, like, a dip nail on top, so it's like the powder and they dip it on and stuff like that. So it seems like that is longer lasting, and it doesn't seem like it's as bad for your nails. So I'm gonna do that, like, the third week of April or something. My schedule's so weird right now that it was hard to find time in my schedule to go there because I work in the complete opposite direction. So it's just hard to find time, especially because getting your nails done, especially something like that, that's going to take some time. So, you know, if they close at 5 or whatever, I'm not going to get there at 4 and expect it to be done by 5. I'm going to give them enough time to not feel overwhelmed, you know, because they are getting, you know, an opportunity to do nails on someone that they don't know, you know, that's a paying customer, and seeing how that goes, and I don't want to have them feeling stressed or anything. So anyway, I'm going to get my nails done eventually, and that'll be nice, but I think I'll probably keep that up because it's so affordable. I'll probably go every 3 or 4 weeks to get new nails done. They do a balayage there too for $50. So maybe eventually I'll do a balayage. A massage would be great, but they're doing their massages different where they call you when they have an opening, so I haven't gotten a call yet. I hope there's an opening soon because I really need a massage. I'm hurting. But in the meantime, it's nice to just go and, you know, get pampered for less because I never do this stuff. So I don't need it to be the best of the best. And I don't need to pay top dollar for it. I just want to have fun. I just want to, you know, have my nails done. And I don't really care if it takes hours and hours because my nails are done after that and it's fun. So anyway, that's exciting. I'm excited to be able to, like, pamper myself a little bit with my new full-time hours and my full-time check because I'm still doing it cheap. You know, I'm still going to the school where it's not expensive and I can justify it because I'm getting a full-time paycheck. And also with a lot of the stuff that I'll be doing, like story times and stuff, they're looking at my hands a lot. Like, if we're doing Itsy Bitsy Spider or whatever, or if I'm reading a book, I'm holding it, they're looking at my hands. So it's nice to have my nails done, and to look, like, kind of put together. I mean, they're 3, they don't care, but the parents are there too, you know, so it's like, you want to look like you're put together a little bit, especially because I do look young. At least that way I don't look like a child. You know, I look like I'm a little bit more put together. I don't know if that really matters, but that's how I feel at least. The next thing that we're kind of excited about and working toward in March was planning new landscaping for the yard. So we had, like, a surprise frost where everything died. And so now when you look at the house, it's just surrounded by dead plants. So we want to make it look better. So I texted my dad and I was like, hey, because it's his house, we're renting the house from him. So I texted him and I was like, hey, so, like, we would love to take care of this and make it look better. Is that okay? And he was like, yeah, sure, go for it. So right now we just have an empty slate. So we dug up everything. We leveled it out and stuff like that. So we are at a clean slate at this point. So like the next step would be, we're going to do like pavers, but like brick thing, and then we're going to do like gravel, and then we're going to do pavers where we're going to put like a pot, like a big pot, and then we're going to change out the flowers in the pot every season or whatever. So that's going to be a lot easier to take care of, a lot lower maintenance, and also there are no gutters on the house, so the rain just like falls off of the house. So I'd rather have it like that, with like rocks and stuff and things in pots, instead of mulch going all over the yard and being splattered everywhere because of the water falling off of the house. So it's going to look a lot better. I'm excited about it. And I really want to do like a little thing in the backyard where I have a little swing in the little shade, but I don't have a swing yet, and we don't have a cleared area in the shade, but I would love to have that, where I can just like sit and read and spend time outside. I've been spending more time out in the yard with Melon, and also just by myself hanging out reading. So yeah, we're having fun. But we're also taking our time because we both work full time, so we don't want to be overwhelmed and like doing way too much at once and hurting ourselves and everything. Like, we have time, you know? We just want to get to a good stopping point. So we're at a good, you know, do what you can to get to a good stopping point for the day. And we did, you know, it's clear. Great. You know, then one day we can just do the brick outline or whatever, and then get that done, and then we're at a good stopping point. You know, at least that way we're not like getting through half of something and then it looks terrible. Like, we're doing one thing, getting it done, and then stopping. So I think that's really good for us to like give us some time to recuperate and feel good and not hurt ourselves, and also make it look okay in the meantime. So anyway, and then the final thing is that I prepared for a lot of events last month, and I actually had an event April 4th, but that's in the April favorites when you get it next month. It was really fun. So, but in March, it was a lot of preparing for events. It was a lot of finishing up loose ends and everything, getting a lot of decorations done, because I have a lot of ideas in my head for decorations and things like that, and so it was fun to get to do that. Most likely my other events that I do, at least in the summer, are not going to be this like thought out, because when I made these events, I was assistant librarian. Like, I didn't have to do any events. I just wanted to do these, so I wanted them to be good. But as youth services librarian, I'm going to be doing a lot of events and a lot of programs, and I'm not going to have time to devote to making it so cool, you know? So, and that's okay. They're still going to be awesome. It just won't be as like involved, and like I spent so much time on like the smallest details that you wouldn't even tell, that like I'm not doing that again. Just because I have a lot more on my plate. But anyway, that was my March. It was a good month. It was a great month. In the next couple days, I'm going to do an update for like my New Year's resolutions. I think I'm going to do that every quarter. So like quarter update on New Year's resolutions, something like that. So we're going to go back to what my New Year's resolutions were, which I don't remember. I haven't looked at them. But we're going to go back and read them and see if we've done anything toward it, and kind of try to keep up on that and work toward it more, because pretty much every year I make goals and then I don't go back to them ever. Like, maybe until like December 30th, and I'm like, oh, it's almost next year. Did I do anything this year? So I want to go back to my resolutions, see if I've done anything toward them, and talk to you about it. So that'll be coming soon. I just got like an allergy attack out of nowhere. So I need to go take my allergy medicine because I'm allergic to everything, and it's 10:30. Also, I need to go because I gotta go to work at 12. But anyway, I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for being here. March was awesome. April's gonna be awesome too, and every month thereafter. Girl, I told you from the beginning this is my year. Alright, well, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.